Hey everybody, it is time for a pep talk. More importantly, it's time for me to share my one word for 2024. So a lot has changed here at Road to Awesome in the last few years, and I started doing the one word challenge in 2022. And man, as I started thinking about 2024, I was struggling. I really couldn't figure out what the right word was. What was exactly the thing that I needed to be focused on? When I started the one word challenge in 2022, my word was impact. Whew, man, we had a huge impact in 2022 here at Road to Awesome. 2023, I chose the word finish. And I'll be honest with you, I think that word fell a little bit flat. I don't think it was quite the right word. Yes, we finished some great work, but I don't think it was quite the right word. So this year I wanted to make sure that I had really great clarity about the word that I was choosing. So I really took my time. I was really intentional, thinking about where do I need to focus my efforts going into the new year. So it was time for clarity. And the more I thought about it, the more I realized clarity. That's my word for 2024. Yes, clarity, a word that I talk about all the time. If you've ever heard me speak, you know that I talk about clarity. Because folks, if we aren't clear about what we're looking for, if we're not clear about where we're spending our time, if we're not clear about how we choose to behave, how we choose to show up, and what we wish to achieve, it is so easy for us to get pulled off a target. So for me, I'm focused in 2024 on gaining extreme clarity in my life. What do I really want? What can I just let go of? And how am I going to show up as my very best self each and every day? Now, while I'm at it, I got to ask, here it is, the second Friday in January, and I'm wondering how you're doing with your goals or your one word or your resolution. Are you keeping it rolling, or did you find that maybe it's a bigger challenge than you realized? Now, I mentioned the second Friday in January for a reason. It's affectionately known as Quitter's Day. Yes, that's a thing, believe it or not. I heard about it recently on one of my favorite podcasts, the All It Takes Is a Goal podcast with John Acuff. John was talking about this company called Strava. And one of the things Strava does is they have an app for tracking hiking and biking and all kinds of other exercise. Well, they documented over 800 million user-logged activities in the year 2019, and they discovered that most people tap out when it comes to their resolutions by the second Friday in January, which is now named Quitter's Day. Don't quit, folks. Don't quit. That's why I bring it up. Sometimes we make plans, we make goals, and they sound really good at the time, but then we realize they're a bit unrealistic, or maybe they're just really challenging, more so than we ever thought they would be. Don't quit. If you need to, modify the goal. But if you felt it was something that was important to you and it could make a difference in your life or in the life of somebody else, stick with it, even if it's in modified form. Like, I took my time trying to identify that word this year, specifically so I could have the clarity with that word and so I could ensure that it was what I really wanted to have my focus on in 2024. So your challenge this week is to gain that clarity for yourself. And don't quit, right? You've got this. If I can help, reach out to me here at Road to Awesome or hit me up on social media. Now go out there and have a Road to Awesome 2024.